from Akash, I received reply that he has received this. Now I will ask you to check in your spam folder whether that notification reached there or not, because it was 184 mail ID clubbed together in that single mail regarding the notification. I don't know, maybe due to some issue it couldn't. But now I am confirmed that my mail can reach you. Now is Parthiv Su is there, most likely roll number 875.
Yes, sir, I am there. Present, sir.
Have you received this new mail, whatever I have sent this morning?
Sir, actually, it was exam going on. I have not checked right now. I'm checking, sir. Wait. Okay, sir, I'm checking.
Okay.
सर मेरे साथ में कोई मैसेज नहीं आया.
So you check your spam folders, and other people also just inform me. I will send you one fresh mail, because I will be little worried whether during examination, if it happens, then there will be a big problem. Anyway, I will repeat the question in your other mail ID, Gmail, Yahoo, whatever may be there. Preferably it should be Gmail, because if by any chance MS Team is not working or malfunctioning, then I can arrange class in Google Meet also. So you should have some private mail ID in Google. Okay.
I too don't.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So
सर मेल नहीं है आपकी
मेल
तरफ से.
ठीक है, जिन लोगों का मेल नहीं पहुंचा है स्पैम फोल्डर एक बार चेक कर लीजिए, उसके बाद मुझे एक मेल भेज दीजिए. I'll test that whether it is working for you or not. If it is not working, then you should contact the server support system. Okay. I think in your website you can get those contact. Otherwise I can give you. And one more thing, you need not worry, because I will send the question in your other mail ID also, your private mail ID also in Google. Okay. So if the institute mail ID is not working, nothing to worry. Regarding replying, you don't use that question mail in the form of reply mail, but for answer, you send it separately. You try to send it from your NIT DGP mail ID. If by any chance you cannot do it, you can use your personal mail ID also, non-NIT mail ID. That also somehow I should get it, and I can access, and I can check your script. But thing is not in Moodle.
Sir, from our mail ID to your mail ID.
नहीं तो किसका mail ID से?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
If your NIT DGP and your Google etc. private mail ID is not working, you can send your papa's mail ID, mommy's mail ID. But only thing in the mail subject line, you should write that roll number. That's all. दो चीज होता है बेटा, एक जब मेल भेजते हो या मेल आपके पास पहुंचता है, मेल सब्जेक्ट लाइन होता है ना, उसी सब्जेक्ट लाइन में इस मस्ट बी प्रोमिनेंटली रिटन, clearly written that 21H 800 something or 21I 80 something, etc. So that immediately, without opening the mail, just from the list in the inbox, from the subject line, I can understand whatever may be the mail ID. I don't need to understand, but at least I can understand in the subject line that this roll number has sent me. And one more thing, your answer file, that PDF file, it should contain your roll number. Nothing in detail, simply write your roll number, 21H something or 21I something, and it will be sufficient. If you want to add little more spice to make the food tasty, my name, sir, I am submitting here for your kind consideration. So, sir, please, sir, look, sir. So, nothing etc. is required. Just simply write your roll number, 21H something, 21I something. Okay. So from the mail subject line itself, and nothing to worry if your NIT DGP mail ID and your private mail ID is not working, then use any other mail ID of your household members and simply write it in the subject line your roll number. That's all. और कुछ पूछना है? And I am not going for any Moodle or MS Team exam. Simply I will send the question in your mail and you send the answer, that PDF file, to my office mail ID. Okay.
अभी तो हम लोगों ने मॉडल पे एग्जाम दिया था, उस पे हमारा साइट बार बार क्रैश हो जा रहा था और इससे मैंने सबमिट भी नहीं कर पाई और सर आंसर भी नहीं दे पाई बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस का. सर उसके लिए, उस प्रॉब्लम के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा?
देखो, मैं Moodle में क्लास नहीं लेता हूँ, मैं Moodle में टेस्ट भी नहीं लेता हूँ. So this is not the problem related to your group and myself, because every communication, whatever the class will be taken in MS Team, but exam will be in that simplest form. Simple.
सर मेरे साथ बस प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ है सर, बहुत सारे बच्चों के साथ यही प्रॉब्लम है, सबका सिस्टम क्रैश हो रहा था सर, मेरा तो लगता है खुला ही नहीं 2 बार क्रैश होने के बाद।
यस सर सही है।
किसी का मोबाइल पे हो रहा है, ये तो अनफेयर है ना सर।
अरे बेटा सुन, तो तेरा प्रॉब्लम मैंने सुन लिया, अभी मुझसे सुन। इट इज related to other subject, other teacher, other platform, MS Team or Moodle. I am not going to those things. It is my subject. Teaching mode will be in MS Team, or in some cases it may be in Google Meet if MS Team is not working. And examination in its simple form and simple format. I will send you the question mail. You write it, scan it, send the PDF from your mail ID to my mail ID. कुछ प्रॉब्लम है उसमें?
सर उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है सर।
तो बाकी जो प्रॉब्लम है you sort it out with the other subject, other teacher, other platform.
सर वो तो मैंने मेल कर दिया है सर को कि सर ऐसी ऐसी प्रॉब्लम थी, मैंने पेज भी अटैच कर दिया है कि सर बार-बार साइट क्रैश हो रहा था।
आपको मैकेनिक्स के बारे में कुछ पूछना है तो पूछिए
सर। अभी स्पैम में अगर मैसेज नहीं आया तो मैसेज करना है ना
सर। मेरे को कुछ नहीं सर सर मैंने एक क्वेश्चन दिया था सर। आई हैव गिवन वन क्वेश्चन 4 days ago सर। हैव यू सीन इट? आई हैव सेंड यू द मेल रिगार्डिंग वन क्वेश्चन
regarding L by D.
Yes sir.
Regarding L by D, that solution I discussed yesterday. So what I don't need to go through your steps of solution. Okay, I seen your problem.
Yes sir.
I discussed in detail for everybody in this team. And are you not satisfied with that description? So just hold a minute, please.
Actually sir, recording was not available and at that time I was not able to join the class, so that is why.
सर किस मेल से भेजूं सर? पर्सनल मेल से या कॉलेज मेल से? Sir, you are muted. Inaudible, sir.
Sir, you are muted.
तो इधर में
सर तो म्यूट कर लिया ना।
That is coming after a few minutes.
सर क्या बोले, स्पैम में अगर मैसेज नहीं आया होगा तो वापस से मेल करना है ना सर को?
हाँ मेल करो, नहीं तो अगर
इंस्टीट्यूट मेल आईडी ना पर्सनल
क्या मैसेज आएगा भाई मेल में? क्या मैसेज आएगा?
हाँ वही नहीं पता भाई, ईमेल पे आएगा तो क्या आएगा, मतलब कैसे पहचानेंगे?
पिछले दिन एक वो जो मैकेनिक्स ड्राइंग का क्लास था ना, वो कैंसिल होने के समय सर ने एक मेल भेजा था सबको। तो अगर स्पैम बॉक्स में नहीं आया या नॉर्मल मेल आईडी में नहीं आया तो सर को मेल करने के लिए।
वो बस मिला है, उसके बाद भी कोई मेल है सर से क्या?
उसके बाद शायद कुछ नहीं है।
उसके बाद और कुछ नहीं मिलेगी।
I received only 2 mail from Akash and
yes sir.
Okay, Akash and Parthiv.
Yes sir.
So if you are in that type of problem with NIT DGP mail ID, nothing to worry about the question paper. You will get it in your other mail ID, personal mail ID also in Google. No problem. Now you just share your problem. Whatever you have doubt regarding the previous topics, particularly the last chapter, the friction. If there is no problem, I'll be the most happy person in this globe, because all my students are so confident about the subject and they don't have any problem. Otherwise, there is a big question that you are not doing proper practice. Okay, if you have any doubt, I will unshare my file and you can share your problem file there. Okay.
Sir, one thing, sir, the L by D you discussed in the previous class, sir.
L by D
L by
that
D
I
problem.
discussed in the previous class. If you do not have that screenshot or recording, definitely other people have recorded or got those screenshots. It will be there.
Okay, sir, I will ask.
Okay. Now you just tell me a simple thing.
Sir,
और क्या हुआ बेटा?
sir, we should write on A4 size only one side, sir, or both sides while writing exam.
Only one side, because if you write both sides, your ballpoint pen or pencil tip, that pressure will create some impression on the other side. So when you take the photograph or you scan that page of one side, so backside impression is also coming prominently. So please don't do it. और इतना पैसा तो आप खर्च कर सकते बेटा, 50 पैसे में एक पेज आ जाता है. So 15-20 पेज खरीद लीजिए. And have you finished that assignment? The first assignment I gave you.
Yes, sir.
What was that assignment? That well before your examination, starting from that day when I announced, just procure 10-15 blank white A4 pages from your Xerox shop, put pencil border line all through the edges, 1 inch clear margin there. Then you write on top of the page your name, roll number, CA1 of XCC01 and date, 15 January 2022. That you keep these pages prepared for writing your answer. During examination, this is not offline examination, that in the examination hall you will get the script and you need to write. But there also you get at least 15 minutes ahead of starting of your exam to do all these formalities. And here you are getting everything, all time in your hand. When I announced it, it was 7 days back. So all this 24/7 is in your hand. So procure the 10-15 white blank A4 pages from Xerox shop, make the border lines, write your name, roll number, CA1 and the date of the subject. That's all. Keep everything ready for starting the answer. You get the question around 9:50. You download the question. Immediately after downloading the question, you start answering. So what happens if you get the question at 9:50 and download by 9:55, then that 5 minutes extra, 9:55 to 10 AM, that extra time is also on your benefit. Now finish it by 11:30 and before 11:45 you should kya?
Submit.
Exactly. Just scan those pages sequentially, serially. There must be page serial number. Page number 1 by total number of pages, page number 2 by total number of pages, etc. Like page number 1/9, 2/9, 3/9, so that I can understand that there were total 9 pages of answer in your file, or should be. Right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I hope everything is clear. So don't linger with that issue.
सर क्वेश्चन मेल पर आएगा ना इंस्टीट्यूट का?
बेटा तू कौन सा गोला में घूमता था? मार्स में, जुपिटर में, कहाँ था?
हाँ सर, वही मेल पे ही आएगा ना.
तो बेटा इसको कोई सेटिस्फाई कर, इनको कुछ आंसर दे. टीममेट्स, somebody answer him.
अरे मेल पे ही आएगा.
मेल पे ही आएगा, मेल पे ही आएगा.
अगर वहाँ पे नहीं आया तो पर्सनल मेल में सर भेज देंगे अगर नहीं आया.
हाँ सर स्टार्टिंग से वही बोल रहे, आधा घंटा हुआ.
नहीं आएगा तो पकड़ लेना.
आगे कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो सर.
अरे नहीं आएगा तो दोस्तों को मांग लेना, मिल जाएगा. क्वेश्चन तो सेम है.
हाँ, तो सर मिल.
बेटा आपने क्या जर्नलिज्म में कोर्स किया था? Before appearing for JEE mains or advance?
कौन से?
रिपोर्टर लोग बहुत चालू होते हैं और ऐसा सवाल पूछते हैं कि वो निकाल लेते हैं आंसर अंदर से खींच के. तो ऐसा मत कर मेरे साथ. Now, do you have any question? You can share it, or if immediately right now you are not ready with that, just make a PDF file or something like that and send it to me. And I will prefer whatever question you send, you just send some answer also. If you are collecting that problem from book, you send me that answer also. Okay, so that if by any chance I make any mistake in my rather solution pattern or understanding the problem, or maybe some calculation, there I can check with that answer. Otherwise, simply I will give you some hints, the way how to solve it, the procedure. Okay. Now, next thing, a very simple problem here. A block is resting on an inclined plane. In absence of this Q, will it be able to slide down by itself? Suppose simply this object is there resting on this inclined plane or placed on this inclined plane, having itself a W, and Q is not here. You just forget about this Q. Will it slide down?
Depending upon the angles.
Depending upon the angle and comparing that angle with the angle of friction. So if this angle theta is less than phi, that angle of friction, then it will not slide down automatically. If that angle of inclination of this plane more than phi, that is angle of friction, it will slide down. So if it is sliding down automatically, that is theta greater than phi, then to hold it in its position, you need some force to be applied there, and it is a particular position or orientation of this force Q, which is horizontal, to oppose this downward movement. It's not like that this force is directly opposing the direction of movement. It's not like that. The force is horizontal, but it has got two components. One is the tangential component. Definitely it will take part in obstructing this downward movement, and other will be its normal component, which will be there to contribute in its increasing the normal reaction. So whenever that normal reaction increases, the friction value will increase. That type of thing that you know. Now, when it is not sliding down automatically and there is no force Q, that is the first situation. You go on increasing this angle, then there will be a tendency of sliding. Suppose it starts sliding or impending motion, then you apply some force to stop this tendency of sliding. Now it's fine. Suppose 5 Newton force is required there to obstruct it. Then what you do, you go on increasing this force. So when it has been stopped for 5 Newton, then for 6 Newton also, you will find that it is not moving down, but force is little more than the minimum required one. Now you go on applying more and more force in terms of this force Q horizontal towards right. Then what happens? Up to certain limit, it will be there. But after that, this force is so high, it will help this block moving upward. So in that case, what about the direction of friction? Opposite to the direction of movement or actual movement, it will be downward. So this part you must be very careful that tendency of movement is to be understood properly, whether it is obstructed or whether it has been reversed to give the tendency of movement to other direction, and equilibrium equation you have to develop corresponding to that only. So when there is a tendency of sliding down, friction resistance will be upward. When there is a tendency of sliding upward, friction resistance will be downward. So please be careful, and for most of the issues, I think it will help you wherever you got stuck up. Next thing. Anyway, before going to next thing, just what about the directions for resolving the forces? Formally or traditionally, we select one horizontal towards right direction, that is X, and vertical upward direction for Y. That's fine. We are habituated and we are accustomed with that thing. We resolve all the forces, get their components along X and Y directions. Sigma Fx is equal to 0, sigma Fy is equal to 0. That is for concurrent coplanar force system. If it is non-concurrent, then you need to develop one more equation, that is moment equilibrium equation. Moment about any suitable moment center. And what is suitable? That location is suitable which can minimize the number of terms or number of forces or number of contributions from forces in that moment equilibrium equation. Okay, so it comes from your practice. And other two very usual directions in which we can resolve, that is one along the plane. In some books you will find the direction T. So for this T axis and this direction N axis, which is normal or perpendicular to this inclined plane. So along this T direction, along this N direction also, for our convenience, sometime we'll resolve all these forces. But it depends on the situation. Now we move to this second type of problem. Suppose this angle is such that it is less than the angle of friction phi. So in that case, the block will not slide down automatically. There to make it moving down, we are applying some horizontal force. Now here also, please remember, we are applying horizontal force only, not the force what commonly we believe that most efficient force will be, or most effective force should be, the direct tangential force or force along the plane downward.
Yes, sir, to plane, sir.
So we are not considering that thing. We are applying some horizontal force towards left. It should have two components. One is vertical component, other perpendicular to this, not vertical rather, and one is tangential to this plane. So that tangential component will be taking that effective part there to give some impetus there for the sliding downward motion, but not necessarily for a trivial value of this Q, maybe 0.1 Newton. You apply some force and you see that it is not sliding down. So better kuch badha le, 1 Newton, 2 Newton, 3 Newton. Suppose at 3.2 Newton, it suddenly starts moving, or at that point that impending motion is there. Now that is one limiting force. For the first case, one limiting force is to stop the sliding motion. Other limiting situation is it is stopped, but you are increasing the force so that after some time, after increasing it gradually, it had started sliding upward. And in this case, sliding automatic is not possible due to this low angle theta, which is less than phi. We are giving some motivation for downward movement, and when it reaches that motivation force, that limiting force, it starts sliding down. Now this force is not like this one, that it can slide automatically upward after reaching some threshold value. Here it is not possible. So we must understand these two different cases. Here angle is low, not sliding down. Angle is high, sliding down automatically. It has been stopped by some minimum value Q. We increase the value Q, then after some time it starts sliding upward. For this case, it is not sliding down. This force Q is applied horizontal to generate that sliding motion. Now, for these two simple situations, can you write down that equations of equilibrium and solve it? For some given numerical value of W, some numerical value of this angle theta is given, and the friction angle phi, those are given. So first step, find tan inverse phi. You check whether that angle, suppose some friction coefficient is there, not tan inverse phi, that mu. So tan inverse mu, it will give you that value of angle of friction. So phi, compare with the theta. If theta is less than phi, you go for this situation. If it is more than, you go for that to stop it. Then if you require something more value to start sliding upward, so simply you generate those equations of equilibrium. Only thing, direction of the friction forces either downward or upward along the plane. That's all. And here it is only one situation. It is not sliding down automatically. This is the helping force, and find the minimum force to help it sliding down. Okay. Now Please go through all such problems on friction. Then we discussed about this belt friction. I hope you have gone through this free body diagram. You have gone through this equations of equilibrium, the derivation and the final relation. T2 divided by T1 is enormous high value e to the power mu beta. Mu is the angle of friction and beta is the this wrapping angle between the belt and the drum. This angle of contact at the center. Okay, and varieties of problem you will find there on this. Please do some practice and communicate, but before examination it will not be wise for you to I'll not say wastage of time. Just don't use your time. It will be inefficient and ineffective use, because this thing is not in your syllabus on 15th exam. Next thing we are talking about this issue, a screw jack. Now I will advise one thing, that study habit. Normally some people, we have some household library. Most of us, very few books are there in beside our hand at our home. Normally we are used to go to the school libraries, and we are unfortunate that you cannot avail that library facility of your institute, NIT. But at least the big facility is there, that is the internet. Okay, and therefrom you can get so many information, very useful information. Now one search you should give, not right now, different types of threads. Okay, ना घर में कोई नट बोल्ट देखा है आपने, कोई स्क्रू?
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
तो उसमें क्या होता है?
सर बोल्ट होता है उसमें, मतलब वो लाइन बनी होती है, और सिमिलर जो नट होता है उसमें भी कोरस्पॉन्डिंग मतलब ग्रूव्स होते हैं, तो वो दोनों मैच करते हैं, तो जब रोटेशन होता है तब वो लोग साथ में चले जाते हैं, मतलब
हाँ, तो they just fit exactly. So this is one metallic cylinder where external threads are made. This is the bolt, and this is the nut part, where suppose originally it was some metal plate and there were some internal threads has been made. Now, do you have any experience of how these threads are prepared? Have you ever seen?
Yes sir, I have seen in YouTube video.
नहीं video में नहीं, exact other your hands-on experience like thing. Physically have you seen?
No sir.
घर में पाइपलाइन का काम हुआ था, प्लम्बर आया था?
हाँ सर.
हाँ सर, उसके पास एक ऐसा खांचा टाइप का रहता है और उसमें गोल गोल घुमाने पे वो बन जाता है प्लम्बर से।
हाँ, तो उसमें एक कटिंग एज होता है which is harder material compared to the material on which this thread to be prepared, and it is very interesting. Or every day we use so many such things. And क्या क्या बताऊं, कहाँ नहीं है? Anyway, you have enough example at in your household. So many things are there. Now what happens? I just give you a simple piece of paper. Suppose one A4 paper you take, and I ask you to make a tube out of that paper. Now, how we will make it?
You roll it, sir.
Roll it. Rolling. Suppose, now can you see this diagram here? Some gray rectangle-like thing. So if it is that plain piece of paper, then what you do? There is one longer edge or vertical edge. Here is another such parallel edge. We holding it with our two hands, bring this edge right towards this side to match on this edge. Now, when you match this edge on this edge, then there is no such edge available. It is a continuous surface. Now, what about that continuous surface? It's a cylindrical surface. Okay. Am I clear or not?
No, sir, didn't get it.
We take a piece of paper, suppose that plain A4 sheet. You take one side, this longer edge, roll it back to meet with the other parallel edge. Are you not getting any tube-like thing?
Yes.
Then that surface is a continuous surface, a cylindrical surface, where there is no prominent edge is available. It's a continuous surface. Now you do one thing. Suppose you mark several points. Now can you see this movement of this cursor? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So,
Yes, sir.
from this point on the right hand side, suppose at a distance of 5 centimeters, it may be okay, 1 inch. So at 1 inch distance, you mark a point here and join these 2 points. 0, 0 from this left corner to 1 inch high here along this other edge, and draw a line, a straight line. Is it very difficult for you?
No, sir.
No, sir. Then you do the second thing. Second thing is mark a point another 1 inch above this location of 1 inch. So from bottom it is at 2 inch. And from this left corner bottom, you mark a point at 1 inch. Now you join these second points. This 1 inch high on the left side from the bottom and 2 inch high from the right hand side here. So from 1 inch lower point to this 2 inch higher point, you draw a line and go on making such lines at 2 inch on left to 3 inch on right, at 3 inch on left to 4 inch on right. So you draw these inclined lines parallel to each other. Then what about the slope of this line on this plain piece of paper?
1 inch by the whole length of the paper.
The tan theta will be this height 1 inch divided by this width of this paper.
Yes, sir.
Then this second line slope, that is also 2 inch minus 1 inch, that is the clear perpendicular distance, that divided by the base, that is the width of the paper. So all these lines are parallel to each other, and it is a very simple exercise. Now next thing is very interesting. We now make that tube, what we prepared earlier, that bring this right edge on this left edge, rightly matching, so that we can get a tube, a cylindrical tube. Then what about these lines on the surface? This line, it starts here, it ends here at 1 inch. This line, it starts at 1 inch and it finishes here at 2 inch. Then what does it, or what happens there for these lines?
Spiral like thing.
A spiral line. So these are no more parallel inclined lines. When you take this paper flat, these are series of parallel lines with same slope with the ground. But when you make that tube, then on the surface, the straight lines now coming as curved lines, and this second point on the right hand side, it comes on the point here on the left hand side at the same level. So it is a continuous curve. It starts from here, one full turn, it comes back here to match with the second straight line. And here it is continuously increasing and comes back here. Again, the other one in that way. So at your home also, in your study table, you can do this simple practice. Very interesting. Now, when you get these lines, there is another line, and another name. Have you heard the name helix? H-E-L-I-X.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So sometimes these screws are called helical screw. Okay, so it depends on the type of the cutting tool, what shape of this thread we will get. And here I'll just make it bigger. Can you see this word written?
Yes, sir.
Square.
Screw with the square thread.
Square thread. There are different types of threads. Okay, and particularly we use square thread. Okay, so that the depth of the thread and width of the thread, they are normally same to give you a shape of this square. So you can go through some YouTube video how different screws and threads are formed, internal, external, etc. Now, just I need to make your attendance. Okay, just to hold for 1 minute. It's already 10:45. Just to hold a minute. And I will check whether it has been stored in download file. Fine. Now, similarly, we can think for this continuous curved line made on this surface by that cutting tool. Now, how that threads are made? Two movements are applied. One thing. Now, before going to that thing, you just take a tube. You just take a tube, and on the surface, you place one marker pen tip on the surface of the tube, maybe aluminum tube or any cardboard tube. You just put it there, and keeping it at a particular position. Okay, before going to that thing, do you have any experience of seeing any plotter? Now you have seen printer in most of the photocopying shop or cyber cafe. Have you seen plotters? Yes, so जिसने plotter देखा है, can you explain the operation?
What, sir?
Plotter, not printer.
No.
Okay. We go back to that discussion. We take a tube. On the side of the tube, you place the tip of your marker pen, the permanent marker pen, and holding that pen tip at a particular location, if you rotate the tube with other hand, then what happens? Do you generate a line?
Yes, sir.
So what type of line that is? It's a curved line, and it is as if it is a circle. So it is something like you take a tube, you take a rubber band, you stretch the rubber band, and you just place it around that. So उधर जो होता है, the permanent marker pen tip generates some such kind of rubber band line. Okay, ऐसा होता कि नहीं? बोल.
Yes, sir.
Now you do the second thing. What is that second thing? You hold the marker pen in its position, continuously touching the outer surface. But along with that circular movement you are applying on the tube, you apply some axial movement on the tube also. उधर क्या होगा फिर? A continuous line marked on the outer surface of that cylinder or the tube, but the starting point is not coming back to its finishing point like the previous line, because here along with this circular motion or the motion about the rotational motion about this axis, there is some linear motion along this axis also. So it comes here for this movement and moves here Again, it is continuing for that. So that is the mechanism by which we get this continuous curved line or that helical line or the thread lines or the screw lines. Okay, so that is how we make this thing. Now, when you open this, you will get that kind of the previous case, the flat open paper with 1 inch divided by width of this paper, that slope. Now in this case, what about the slope of these threads? Again, that 1 inch like thing divided by this. Now if it is some opened up tube, then what about this length? It is twice pi r.
2 pi d by 2.
Circumference.
Okay, so it is twice pi r. And what about this distance?
1 inch.
It is 1 inch, but when we are talking about this type of threads, there is a special name for that. Can anybody just tell me with a quick?
P sir,
Pitch can be. Pitch.
Pitch sir.
Pitch can be.
pitch है और एक नाम भी है.
और sir L sir L.
Now what is the full form of that letter L? The abbreviation?
Sir, I don't know.
Anybody? ठीक है. Now pitch is along the axis of that threaded part. For this, the distance between two successive peak points or identical points. Maybe from this point to this point, this is the pitch. And lead is the axial advancement of this threaded system for one complete turn. So if you rotate through twice pi 360 degree, then it will move upward or downward, something like that bottle caps where threads are used. There, axial movement for one complete turn, it is called the lead. And the simplest type of thread, the single screw or single start, it is giving us lead is equal to pitch, P is equal to L. But there may be separate thread lines. Suppose two such independent helical lines are there, non-intersecting but placed centrally, one between the other. So in that case, suppose the thread starts from this point, it comes here and comes back here. And second thread is starting from this point, it moves here and comes here. So two separate threads, identical points are at a distance P, but advancement will be double of that pitch. So it is moving here for a half turn and coming back here for the remaining half turn. So in that case, L is equal to twice P. And when there we have multiple number of or more than one number of such independent thread lines, there it is called multiple start. Otherwise it is single start. So for single start, P is equal to L. For multiple start, lead is equal to N multiplied by P, where N is number of starts or number of independent threads. So for 2 start thread, L is equal to 2P. For 3 start thread. Now can you give any example for that? there you will find many bottles in the market.
So you are
You are
muted.
muted, sir.
So I think it is a nice signal for me, sir. Time हो गया, please खत्म कर दीजिए. Anyway, so for your rather learning from internet, you just go through these things: lead, pitch, multiple start, single start, threads, etc., and some detail about this. Okay, and in our next class we will discuss about the screw jack part. And yes, and please have some practice on this. T2 divided by T1 is equal to T to the power mu beta. Yes, anything?
So I cannot get that first start, second start, and the difference between the pitch and the lead.
एक बार आज गूगल सर्च दे दे, बहुत सारे वीडियो आपको मिल जाएगा. ओके, करके देख, उसके बाद मैं हूं ना.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. So please permit me to close. क्या रे, कुछ तो बोल.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you,
Bye.
sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.